Welcome to Cloud Moon New Beginnings, Episode 32. Today, we have a special video that was created from a document written by poet Byung-Chul Lee. Byung-Chul Lee is part of the Life Peace movement, a collective of caring citizens led by Monk Do-bop in South Korea. My friend Dae-Young Kim and I translated. Dae-Young has a special vision for her life to build an inclusive society for all, and she wishes to ignite gifts uncovered in people's hearts. She is an entrepreneur, an EQ practitioner, a coach, facilitator, and speaker. And she serves innovators, business leaders, women, educators, social activists, and those who want to unlock their gifts for the world. Part of her uniqueness is that she served as a public diplomacy specialist at the U.S. Embassy in Seoul. But Dae-Young is a friend of mine I met in 2020, and we just naturally found our way into our friendship. Monk Do-bop was ordained in 1966, and in 1995 he became the head priest of Silsongsa on Jiri Mountain. There he learned of the many lives that were lost during the Korean War in the mountains there. In fact, people still cannot find the remains of their loved ones. He felt that prayer was needed to comfort the families and the dead. And he recognized that for us to have peace and no more war, that he needed to listen to people and find out what kind of war they were having in their very own minds. So after years of prayer, he gave up his high position at the temple to walk. Thousands of people followed him to learn from him and to talk about peace. Monk Do-bop walked 30,000 miles for 5 years, visiting every corner of South Korea, and he spoke with over 80,000 local residents, religious figures, and government officials. He focused on the values of life peace in order to create and cultivate a culture of life. Currently, he serves as president of Silsongsa Temple. And so, we hope you might enjoy and be inspired by this document entitled The Promise of Life Peace. As I read the points, I realize that if I aspire to these points, I certainly will not always be successful. But, dare I say, I will never give up the intention. The Life Peace Promise. If we wish for peace in the world, I understand that I must first become peaceful myself. There is no separation between the peace in my heart and the peace in the world, for the world is a reflection of myself. Peace is caring and nurturing. Peace is another name for service and sharing. Peace is living together in harmony and creating deep relationships. Incredibly, life peace goes beyond just relationships among people. It washes away all conflict, opposition, oppression, and discrimination among people and among all beings. It is a path where people and all beings live together in kindness, each one brimming with the energy of life and shining beautifully on their own. The path of life peace is a conviction within oneself for the world, an awakened choice, and a life of action in the here and now. I choose to be a lantern of peace that lights up the world, to be a spring that grows into a river of peace, and to be a seed for peace that blossoms in the garden of peace. With this earnest faith and hope, I choose the following. First, I will cherish and respect all of life. I will always remember that all beings fear violence and desire peace and happiness. Without discrimination or prejudice based on ideology, ethnicity, gender, class, or race, I will respect the dignity of all living things. Second, I will embrace all lives with kindness. I will be grateful for all living beings and meet them with humility and respect. I choose not to respond in anger. I don't accept any form of violence, verbal, physical, sexual, psychological, economic, or social. And I embrace others with a spirit of friendship. Third, I will adopt an attitude of dialogue and attentive listening. I will always remember that believing my view is the only right view is the beginning of violence. I will regard difference and diversity as a blessing and support freedom of expression and cultural uniqueness. Fourth, I will actively practice generosity and live simply. As a lantern and advocate of peace, I will cultivate my home into a village of life peace through caring and nurturing. I will share my time and resources to alleviate my neighbor's suffering and establish peace and justice in the world. 5th, I will preserve the foundation of all life. I will always remember that my own life is dependent on the survival of all life forms. I will do my part to protect the ecosystem and uphold a sustainable cycle of life. 6th, I will be a leader in safeguarding and realizing peace on the Korean Peninsula. I will always remember that true peace is achieved only when one is wholly dedicated. I will devote my heart and body to preventing war and nurturing peace on this land. 7th, I will ceaselessly awaken and study. I will always remember that my peaceful actions, words, and intentions are the source of peace in the world. I will first purify and heal myself and steadily study and practice to awaken peace within me. Now, I am a lantern of peace. My light illuminates my neighbor's light, and thus we shine upon each other. In this way, our home and this world will be brightened fully, and an era of great harmony in life peace will arise. I sincerely vow, wishing that all people and all living beings everywhere may truly be peaceful and happy, and pledge myself to the Life Peace movement. Thank you for joining us. More information about Silsangsa Temple is located in the comments below this video. Thank you very much, Dae Young, for our fun time translating this beautiful work by Bung Chul Lee. And thank you kindly to Monk Dobop for his insight and courage to have this dream of life peace. Thank you for joining us on Cloud Moon New Beginnings, and keep an eye and ear out for more videos with Dae Young and Monk Dobop. We have some more fun things ahead. Wishing you a wonderful week. Thank you.